Hi Leo, this is your girl, the Pixie Goddess Tarot, and this reading is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from the 19th of July till the 31st of July. Let's get started. The Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords. So many sword energies. Queen of Cups is the major energy of your reading. People who are wanting to attract a new relationship. You're attracting somebody who is in control of their emotions, somebody who knows how to deal with emotions and practicality with ease, with a lot of ease. I also feel that this person is going to ground you. This is not a gender-specific reading, so energies are fluid. This could be a man, if you're a girl. It can be anybody. Just saying. They know how to balance life. They know how to strike a balance between work and life. A lot of us forget that there is life beyond work and vice versa. So we tend to mix the boundaries and then complain about stress. So this person is not like that. And if you are getting married to this kind of a person, then rest assured they're not going to let you do the same thing. They're going to help you balance work and life, emotions and practicality, and bring in a hint of spirituality and magic into your life. Okay. With the Three of Wands, Leo, I see your ships are coming in. Whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've set your sights on, you see it coming towards you. And it's not going to be long before you hold your manifestation. With the Ten of Swords, I know something's ended. Something ended in your life. And even though it was painful, you know that it was for your good, for your own good, for better things to come into your life. Some things had to end and clear the way. If you are resting, if you're rejuvenating yourself, that is great. Work on yourself and, meditate if you can. It's very easy. Meditation is the most easiest thing ever. With Six of Swords over here, I see more moving on energies. Some of you could be relocating, changing countries, places that you stay at, like residential locations, work. And there's a lot of emotional movement as well. You're just moving away from things that no longer serve you. You're moving away from places that you're not being able to grow in. And this movement is going to help you relax a lot. Some of you could be going out for some vacation or something. Oopsie. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, King of Wands, and the card at the bottom of the deck is Ten of Pentacles. For those who are willing to tie the knot with someone now, who are looking for marriage, you guys are attracting this earthy energy into your life. This energy that is going to ground you, stabilize your life. And with this energy comes a lot of prosperity, wealth, happiness. That ideal life that we all dream of, that is coming your way. The King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, there could be two people who you are attracting. One from the Earth sign group, which is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And then there is another one, which is the King of Wands, which is from your own group. It could be your energies as well. But I feel there is somebody else coming into your life or have their eyes on you. They're keeping an eye on you. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person. But whatever you choose, whoever you choose, whether you choose to date them or love them from afar, or you go and get married to this person, it's going to bring about certain stability into your life. Let's see some oracle messages. Listen to your intuition. Leo, a quick plug-in. I recently started my new YouTube channel called the Pixie Goddess Mind Magic. I'll be linking it down below. If you're interested in videos on meditation, spirituality, Zen Buddhism, manifestations, and psychological facts about relationships and our own selves, please do check out that channel. I've already uploaded one video, which is an introductory video about my own spiritual journey and what all this channel is going to talk about. So if it makes sense to you, please do pay a visit. Thank you. You've got the Open Your Heart card, which is number 10. Opening your heart to new possibilities, to new love, to new beginnings is going to help you. Sometimes when we go through a lot of pain, we close ourselves, we layer ourselves up. You're not supposed to do that. When it's like this, after a point in time, it will start hurting. But when you do this, it liberates you, right? So same ideology, same analogy. Open your heart, guys. A personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer person could be important in your life. Meditate and contemplate. Pisces person could be important. Conclusions are within reach. And bring love into the situation. Aquarius could be important for some of you. Closeness. Number 5 is an important number. Your unicorn is so close to you. Sometimes we feel that we're all alone when we are going through some hard times and some tricky times. Actually, we feel that there's nobody to be with us and to hear us out and talk to us, and someone who we can share our feelings with. Just close your eyes and contact the universe. She's always listening to you. Your passed over loved ones, your ancestors, your higher self, which is in the parallel universe. They are listening to you. So talk to them, Leo. You're not alone. Wow, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Anything that will bring you closer to your element, guys. Just do that. Cook, paint, just go out on a drive, go and swim under the full moon. Wow. Sounds amazing, no? Spend time in nature. Listen to the bird call. Fox, number 14 and 9 are important. Guys, be aware of who you trust and bring into your life. If there's any recent new development when it comes to friendships or romantic relationships, be careful who you trust, because you never know who's wearing a mask. A fox is it's always associated with slyness and a very tricky behavior. So just be careful. Wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. So you can pause the reading right now and make the wish and then come back. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Extremes of life. Wow. Such a nice card this is. See? So pretty. Surrendering to the higher self, the universe. Certain things are not in our control, guys. So if you just surrender them and expect good things to happen to you, they will happen. Sometimes we are so bogged down by the negative what ifs that we forget that there are some positives also in life. And negative what ifs are like, what if that doesn't happen? This doesn't work out. What if she doesn't come to me? He doesn't talk to me? And then when things don't work out, we complain. If we keep putting it out in the universe saying that's not going to work out, why will it work out? The universe is giving you exactly what you're asking for, right? You're asking for the negativity. So why will anything positive happen to you? Losing your temper, getting angry at things that you can't change, it's not going to bring about anything except stress and anxiety and bile. That's all. Surrender it. What you can't change, just surrender. It's very easy. Let's see your affirmation card and then we'll wrap up your reading. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Isn't it pretty? It's got a rainbow made on it. When you laugh, when you do things that make you feel alive, you manifest faster because you're vibrating so much, vibrating with happiness. And at that point in time, whatever you think, it multiplies with 100. So can you imagine the magnitude of that manifestation? This was it for you, Leos. I hope this reading made sense to you. Please do check out my other channel. And thank you for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye.